Axis Adventures is streaming.
I can't see it on Twitch.
I'm
I
just
think it's
gonna deafen myself on here so I can see if we can just hear anything in there.
testing audio for Angus, assuming he wants us to talk.
So I
can't
can't
find-
hear anything.
I can't find anything of the
Oh,
stream.
yeah. We're also
Okay.
just quite quiet for a moment.
But it's picking up plenty of noise off Discord in OBS.
Can someone send me a link to the stream?
It's in general.
Oh right, okay.
General term.
Adventures.
We need
wait,
the sound working if we're gonna do our
why doesn't
hot
it-
tub special.
oh, no. Hot tub special.
It's what all the Twitch streamers do. From my 5 minutes of research into what the hell Twitch is.
Yeah, that cool. Sounds good.
Oh, can you hear it?
I can hear the stream now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Angus seemed to be having trouble. I wonder if it's because he's deafened himself, because I think we had trouble with that. Although I don't know if that would make sense.
Yeah, because he's deafened on Discord, so
Yeah, he wouldn't. I don't know. I don't understand.
we can't hear him, so the stream can't hear him.
Yeah, but he can hear us, hopefully,
yeah, on stream.
but not in Discord.
I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now I need to shut it.
Have you got the
Oh,
echo?
Echo.
Oh, it was okay until I heard my own voice just on a delay, and it just fried my brain.
Too real for you too quickly. Okay. I mean, I'll just leave it running, because then if we decide to take any clips out for our memory box, we can just edit out bad stuff, and no one's watching it anyway. So, I don't have sight of the stream, but I'm assuming it all looks fine.
Yeah, centered on the map. We're in the alleyway. The two guys have
Wait.
got.
Not
How do we have 5 viewers now? There's 4 of us.
One of them is me as player.
Oh, okay.
sorry,
So you got 2.
I thought you were in Roll20. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't have any of the stuff open.
Unless we actually got 1 viewer already.
It could have been a while.
It's down to 2 now because
Yeah, they scared them off.
one is me, and I think the other one is
yeah,
you.
mine. Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll soon have 1,000.
But I need to mute that because it's so disorientating.
Zoomers. Okay.
So many-
I just want to check that I can, because the stream screen isn't very big, and I'm really bad at doing maps in Roll20. So I just want to check that if I say, "Hey, look over here," and do the shift click, does it move everyone, or is it alt click?
Shift click, I believe.
That moved.
Nothing
Yeah,
like-
it moves for the
yeah,
Switch as well.
that's. It's just
That'll-
taken a second.
It moves Twitch as well. Which is pretty good.
Okay, I think we've managed to cobble together a quasi-competent attempt.
Yeah, can somebody
So-
else
I like the overlay.
check the audio? I think we're pretty
Yeah.
quiet on stream.
Yeah, I think some of the
I turned it
levels
up
are
a bit.
Okay, I mean, I could probably in Discord increase the volume on that. It's all the way up on.
Michael's very quiet.
Am I? I can just turn up my game
Comparison.
Be closer to the microphone. Hold on. I know what I'm doing.
Now I will turn you.
Wait,
down
we should do a
bit
sound
on
off.
my side.
Is that
Like
any
everyone
better?
just go check.
Check.
We're just going into Beastie Boy songs at this point.
Check, mic check 1 2.
I might not know any Beastie Boys songs, so you're gonna have to cover
So-
for me.
It seems to me like I'm the loudest, then
always the
Deslin,
loudest,
then Angus, then Michael. Like
Is this any
Michael's
better
the
now?
quietest.
I've turned it up a substantial amount. It's up even more now.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, this
Okay.
might.
Yeah, I have to sit a smidge away from the microphone. How's that? I'll
Yeah,
also
that's
try not to
alright.
mumble.
I can turn myself down slightly, to be fair.
Oh, don't ever turn yourself down.
No, okay.
Loud, in which case, turn yourself down a bit.
So, What were we doing?
Oh, actually, wait, Michael, you can control all of it on Discord on your laptop.
Okay. What do I do?
Or wait, whichever. Oh, laptop. Wait, on whichever you're streaming off.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Let me mute that. So sorry.
Just turn-
Just go
Oh,
on right click on our names and set the volumes.
Okay. Who do I need to turn up or down?
Me slightly down, I think. A little bit, and then
I think I've already got you turned down.
okay.
How am I sounding? Other than creaky because of my chin.
To me, you sound fine. Yeah, hopefully that's fine. If there's any issues, we can correct it next time. As this is just the dry run, effectively.
Yeah,
Proof of concept, if you will.
yeah,
Yeah.
it works.
Did you increase your own volume? Cool.
I will do it for you, seeing as you seem to want me louder. Is that any better?
That is great.
I mean, it's great in Discord. Let me check the stream. Tell me.
Keep talking.
The high on a river sat a
Let's
little
all
Tom
speak for
Tit,
a second.
sing willow.
Yes,
willow,
that sounds
willow.
like a good idea.
What? I wasn't listening. Sorry, I was singing.
I was just talking bullshit just so that we could be
Oh,
heard, and
that's
it
my
was
favorite kind of talking.
let's
Okay,
just chat some shit for a second.
it's not too bad.
It's not too bad. Okay, I think that's the best. that
I'll
I'm
take that.
Yeah,
I
better
think
than I
we can accept not too bad as an acceptable standard.
Eventually, we'll get up to good. We'll go way up.
Yeah, the volumes are a lot better now. Like overall,
good,
they're
good.
at least balanced within each other. So
Okay, that's good. So, Desmond, there was something you wanted to do, wasn't there, at the start?
Yes.
I quasi paid attention to you. It's not out of a lack of love. It's just I was chicken cooping.
Who are you, my
You said-
parents? No.
We're
Yeah,
sorry we couldn't take you to football, doesn't it? We had to build a chicken coop.
Like they'd ever sign me up for anything. Yeah, we have a recap. I think we can all do a little
very nice.
part of it.
ooh,
So once everyone's looking at the thing,
The script is in creativity.
yeah,
Okay, yes, I see it.
that's right.
most of it is just
Uh-huh.
what Michael sent me, and then I divvied it up because I thought it'd be fun if we could like hop in and take over sentences and whatnot.
Oh, okay, cool. Before we start, Carl, have you decided on what accent you've got yet?
American.
Just
Oh, he's
generic
been
American.
He's
American.
into
Well,
it.
it comes out.
1 minute
yeah.
you're a
in-
Valley girl, the
Recorded for
next
posterity.
New Jersey.
I might be Texas for a minute. I might be yeah, I might be like Canadian for a while after. I'm not sure.
In the
That's not
script here, I
American.
have you in the cowboyest of voices, so that's what I. When I was writing this, or when I was segmenting it, really, 'cause Michael wrote it. I had
Well,
you
gosh
cowboy
darn it,
voice.
gotta do a cowboy now.
Well,
Okay, maybe but a good one.
Fucking Yosemite Sam Hart as a member of the party.
well, yippee-ki-yay. Deslin, would you like to, when ready, I think you start it?
Okay,
Oh, it has
everyone.
to be dramatic narrator voice, I assume.
Yes, I'll try to drop down deeper and speak a bit more slowly.
Oh.
Is everyone ready to jump in and
Good to
read
go.
along?
Yeah, Roll20 is booted up.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna assume Carl is good.
Just carry on.
Previously on Axis Adventure. The Axis, a network of realms connected via portals and rifts, is a place of adventure and glory, where thousands of realms hold untold tales. Our story today takes place on Aximundi, one of the largest realms.
In the quiet port town of Haven, on the southwestern tip of the largest continent in the realm of Aximundi, two men met in the Barker's Troop Tavern.
The Bard, Devon Mapleport.
And the smuggler Jacob Roangos.
Are roped into moving a dead body by the tavern's imposing landlady.
Mrs. Molly Calhoun, as the two prepare to dispose of the body in the nearby river.
The dead man comes alive.
And after drying off following a brief and unplanned swim,
Introduces himself as Temerity.
The group attempt with little success to determine how Temerity moved halfway across a continent.
Following his apparent assassination.
apologies. That night, the party see a pair of mysterious men in the alleyway where they found Temerity. The men were dressed as members of the Syndicate, an enigmatic secret organization that Temerity belongs to.
Following an completely unprovoked attack by the men, the party managed to subdue them and take them into the tavern for interrogation.
Wonderful, thank you, Deslia. So yes,
Very
you
nice.
have successfly
Can't believe I
managed
fluffed
to
my
subdue
line.
the. I'm glad it was the seasoned DM.
Yeah, right.
The guy is line wrong.
The pressure of being live got to me.
Yes, so you successfully managed to, without killing them, despite it coming close a few times,
Mm-hmm.
managed to subdue these two men after a fairly violent attempt at intimidation and interrogation. You discover that the two men are relatives, Larry and his cousin Barry. These two creatively named gentlemen insisted that they didn't really know what was going on. Barry, although initially very reluctant to let anything slip, eventually confessed that he and his cousin were merely carrying out a job, that he doesn't know any details, and that he has no idea who hired him in order to dispose of the supposedly dead body of Temerity. After Barry was put to sleep for a little bit, Larry became slightly more talkative, and you discovered upon searching Barry, who you got the impression from Larry was definitely the ringleader of the group, a number of small paper notes written in a language that you couldn't quite understand. You decided, as dawn was starting to creep up over the horizon, and no doubt the bustling town of Haven would be coming in a few hours to meet you, that you should re-enter the tavern and attempt to find out more from these two gentlemen. So Devon, thinking quite smartly, jumped into the window, down the stairs, and you hear a latch opening on the tavern door. What do you do?
Oh, come on, get him fucking inside.
Yeah, I'll fucking. Oh, wait, I don't have to chuck him into the window anymore. We'll bring him inside.
Mm-hmm.
Pull
Yeah,
up
I'm
a couple
carrying
of
one of
chairs at a table, very central to the room, and push them down into seats. Are they conscious? No, they're unconscious presently, aren't they?
They're both unconscious, both by now non-magical means. That being, I think, a few smacks across the head.
Oh.
So
We'll
yeah,
sit them up
fairly
into
happy.
in some of these chairs. We'll get them chairs with backs so they don't just fall over.
Yeah, I mean the inn is full of chairs. It's all the curtains are closed. It's still very dark. Say dawn is a few hours away. You find two nice high-backed, sturdy-looking chairs from one of the tables, and sit them. I'm assuming side by side, and manage to just lump these two fairly heavy guys into the chairs. They don't wake up.
Opening the notes, I think, at this point. We said they were in a language we didn't
Just
understand.
double check. It's not thieves' cant, is it?
You don't have that language. I checked, so you wouldn't know.
I have thieves' cant.
But it's not on your character sheet.
It is.
Is it?
Look, motherfucker.
I saw thieves' tools.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I wasn't.
Yeah, because you're a rogue, right?
Yeah, I thought you
at
meant.
the moment.
You sport my fun then.
Aw.
I
You-
mean, I
you-
did just come back from being dead, so maybe my head's a bit scrambled.
Oh, it's because it's just not any proficiencies on the left, and I was lazy and didn't look over on the right.
Yeah,
Um,
I added that for you.
In that case, then, retconning ever so slightly,
Nah,
you
I just
recognize a
now looked
couple
at it.
of the symbols, but it's not coherent for you. Perhaps it's a variation on a language that you know.
Okay. Can I make out any part of it? Do the symbols mean anything, or are they too disparate?
So there's 3 rolls of paper that you managed to fish out of Barry's pocket in his low quality leather trench coat. The first one is quite a long message. You see a few verbs that you recognize. So you see the word fallen. You see the word that means something akin to care or look after. You see another word meaning to wear or don something. And another one that means to know or like ken. The second piece of paper is again a fairly long one. This one is older though, fairly tattered and slightly worn paper. The words you recognise are escort, careful, which I just realised I think it's an adverb, not a verb, and swim. The final one is very short and very old. And this one, you recognise the words deliver, the initials B, so as in Bravo, Bravo, and the word to be. And that's about all you can make out. There's other words that give you a gist of what it's on about, but beyond that, it's a bit scrambled for you.
Hmm.
All right. Well, can only get bits and pieces.
You can
Looks
read
like-
that mumbo jumbo.
Christ. Yes. There's fallen, care, look after, wear, dawn, know. All they say different things. Looks like
That's just
thought-
squiggles to me.
yeah. Well, you'd be able to learn it if you learned a bit. If you studied it for a little while.
Oh,
It's relatively
studying.
straight.
Oh no, I don't study. I just know things.
Well, do the initials mean anything to anyone?
BB. Don't think so.
No, not
Nothing.
at the moment. My head's still a bit foggy, if I'm honest. Oh.
Hmm.
You can try asking them, but a lot of this does seem to just refer to my sudden travel plan.
Hmm.
Oh, 3
Um,
different notes though, so who knows?
So what were we doing with these? Are we? Were we gonna ask them more questions? Or
I was actually thinking about employing.
hmm.
Hear me
Oh.
out. I can get a message to somebody I trust. It require them going on quite a journey, but I'm sure they prefer that than death. And pay them well enough, we could probably buy their loyalty.
Well,
Right.
they don't know. We don't know what these say, and you know roughly what they say. We just get them to tell us what it says,
Yeah.
and we'll know if they're lying or not. If it doesn't match what you know it
Yeah,
says.
and who's BB?
Yeah, that might be
Oh,
a good
and
question to lead on.
we could start
Barry
taking
Buckle?
fingers.
Yeah. Do either of you know that big surly barmaid? Would she
No.
would
Well
she
enough
Karen?
that we
not
don't
make us
particularly
clean this
want to be
place?
caught doing this by old Molly. I think we should do this as quickly and as quietly as possible, and then get the fuck out of it.
Okay.
Personally,
Gag question button. How does that sound?
main.
Oh,
Sure, let's go.
sure.
Okay. We make sure both of them are gagged and tied down to the chairs. Who is the more talkative one, Barry?
Larry.
Larry.
Barry?
The
Barry
Okay.
have the notes, so I think Barry's who we want to talk to.
Okay. Well, we'll wake him up then before we
Okay.
ungag him.
Yeah, is there a particular way that you're waking him up?
I'll grab whatever liquid from behind the bar and splash it on him.
Okay. You managed to lay your hand on the particularly foul whiskey from the night before.
Good.
And as you fling some of it at him, the smell hits you and brings some bad flashbacks from the night before. But it's sufficient. It wakes him up. And he goes, oh, how's that?
Hey, are you cognizant?
Oh,
Focus up here. Look at me.
Oh God, it's you again.
Yep, ain't that the truth?
What
Who's
do you
BB?
want?
I waved the pieces of paper at him.
What?
Tell me who BB is.
What's that?
Come on.
I don't know. BB.
Have you not read these things?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's well, I can't read that from here. It's a little chicken scratch, isn't it?
This is the guy that had these on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like not the guy that was working for him, but the main dude, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah, it's Barry's pocket that you found them in.
I'm gonna walk behind him and take the gag and just like put it in his mouth to silence him, basically, and then hold it back behind him. I'm standing behind him, holding it. All right. Do you want to loosen him up a bit? I'll make sure he's not too loud.
You want me to do it?
I mean, either or, really.
No. I don't take pleasure in hurting people, but I can do it. Yeah.
I reckon
mean,
I'm quite good at that.
if
Barry
you don't
seems
want
to be
to,
pleading with his eyes.
I'm sure I can loosen his lips a little.
All right, fella,
Pull it.
just nod or something if you're ready to tell me who BB is.
There's a long dagger out from sort of behind my coat.
As he sees the dagger, he starts to quite forcibly rock backwards and forwards, bringing the feet of the chair off the ground a little bit, making some noise and shaking his head emphatically, as if to say, "You don't need the dagger. It's fine."
Okay, I'll let loose.
I think
Okay.
he might be ready to talk.
I'd certainly hope so. This is on Twitch.
That just made me laugh. Yeah, do I need to swear slightly less if we're streaming?
No, it's fine.
Okay, good.
Mark it for mature content.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you loosen the gag, and he starts breathing a little bit more. You back. Right. Okay. Yeah. They're my papers. They're my private papers, and you are impining on my rights by reading them.
To be fair, you tried to kill me. I think we're past privacy invasion.
Fair enough. So, BB, it's, and you didn't need to get violent because everyone knows this. That's the Braggart's Bog to the east. Well known, big old boggy place. You know, Braggarts tend to hang around there.
And it's off to the east.
Yeah, so you have heard of it then.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just directions to Braggart's Bog. That's it. Nothing worth killing anyone over. Nothing worth stabbing me or my cousin Larry. But if you have to stab someone, then he's just there.
Quite the lovely family member, aren't you?
Well, we're a close knit group. Yeah,
Certainly.
he watches my back. I watch my back.
Well, so far in this together. Um, we're hoping that you're going to carry on being cooperative
Well,
for your own good.
I mean, you've scuppered my night a bit, haven't you? I mean, I should have been doing another job that was going to pay 3 gold pieces. It was, and now I've missed that opportunity.
Wow, 3 whole gold piece.
Tell us more.
What?
Tell us more. It was a paper job, right? That's how you got the gig?
Tell us more.
About what?
This other job that you've missed out on.
Oh, yeah, that was for like just after you guys assaulted me, and I was meant to go, and I was going to move some boxes of, and he's kind of looking around the inn, whiskey for a gentleman and deliver them, and he was going to give me 3 gold pieces. And now I've lost that
Whiskey.
opportunity, and I'm down 3 gold pieces because of you. lot.
Insane.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
Perfectly
He-
average insight
yeah.
check.
But he's fairly obviously not telling the truth.
Yeah, I thought I'd risk the roll
He's
anyway.
struggling.
Yeah, he's the question you're kind of left with is, was there another job and he's not giving us the details, or is he just trying to grift us out of 3 gold?
Oh, well. If you're trying to grift us, you need to try a bit better. No way in hell I would give you money.
Yeah, why the hell do we give you money?
Well, because you have inconvenienced me and the trade in which I'm, built up on my reputation, and I.
Hey, the
Oh,
way
you
I
do?
see it, you're
Wait.
involved in some criminal activities, disposing of bodies, uh, creeping around
Attempted murder.
neighborhoods, attempted murder. The way we
Hacking
see
people.
it, we could report you to the guards right
Or,
now. Could do it in the
or
morning.
here's an alternative for you. I, well-known gentleman about town, was merely strolling around, discovered a poor unfortunate soul in the street, and then, before I know it, I'm attacked by these out-of-towners, and they beat me and my poor,
So,
not too bright cousin, and cost me 3 bloody gold.
so you found a body in the alleyway.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't find one. I was looking.
You were looking for one.
No, I didn't. I was just in the alleyway. Okay, I like that alleyway. It's very nice.
That
I mean, where would
doesn't
the
hold
body
up.
go in this situation? You just said you found it.
No. Well, I mean,
If you want to lie to the gods, you're gonna have to come up with a much better story than that.
At least get it straight, my man.
uh,
You're a terrible liar.
I have
I
I've made
wouldn't go
a
that way.
very successful and he's kind of puffing himself up a bit. Successful career for myself as a gentleman of unknown truths and deep depths.
I don't know if
I
I
doubt
hate this
that.
guy or love this guy.
Devon sort of just gives the two
Press
others
X to doubt.
an eye. He reaches into his pouch and pulls out a dice. He's got a dagger in one hand and a dice in the other. And he comes down and puts both on the table and puts the cup over the dice. Starts shaking it. Like, pick a number.
And what do I get if I get the right number?
Shaking the dice. And eyeing the dagger that's on the table next to me.
What if he
Um,
guesses correct, Devin?
He lives.
Oh.
Oh, I live and I can go away, or you will just not stab me for the next 5 minutes.
We'll see. But you will live.
I don't feel like I have a whole lot of choice here.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. How about I get it right? You let me go and give me my 3 gold.
How about if you
There's-
get it right, I hire you for a job. You get protection from some
and you
quite
earn
powerful
your
people.
gold.
Yeah, and you earn far more than 3 gold.
You've not done shit for us, so we're not giving you money.
If anything, you're at a deficit. Again, you tried to kill me.
Well,
Exactly.
let's agree to disagree on that front. How much more than 3 gold?
Quite possibly hundreds. If you're loyal.
Is it a one-man job?
I mean, you could take your cousin. Frankly, I'd believe him more than you.
Yeah, he tends to slow me down a bit. All right then. All right. Okay. I pick number 3.
Okay. So what if he gets it right? He gets a job.
Yeah.
Do we want to give him the job?
Either that or kill him.
Oh yeah, that's part of the game.
Alright.
Eyeballing him,
Hmm.
put the cup down on the table, and without breaking eye contact with him, lift the cup. It shows the number 3.
I still got it here, you know. Ah, lovely. So,
Luck's certainly with you tonight, it would seem.
it's about time. So,
It better not run out.
Oh no,
No.
I wouldn't dream of doing that. No, no. Oh, you mean me luck? No, yeah, I wouldn't run off or have me luck run out either. Right. So about these bindings here.
Let-
Yeah,
let-
you know, I got a stiff.
Let's have a
neck.
bit
Oh,
more information on what these notes actually say.
Oh, fine. But you know, this pub's going to be open in a couple of hours, and
So get fucking
Molly
reading.
wouldn't be pleased to see this. Two lovely boys that she's known all her life in such a strait.
Read.
I yank
the
on his ear
fucking
with the
notes.
strength of a bull.
Oh, right. Fine. What do you want to know?
What they say.
Well, you got hold. He's kind of squinting and straining his eyes. Come on, then, come closer. Don't worry, I don't bite. Match.
Okay, I firmly hate this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the
So,
notes a bit closer. If he fucking moves, I'll cut his throat.
Ooh, calm down, dear. It's all right. It's all right. So this one here, right, yes, this one says well, this is the first one, the newer one. It says, I saw a body in the alleyway behind Barker's Troop. Check that they're okay. That's all. And that's why I was there having a look. For the body, which turns out isn't a body; it's some natter.
Yeah, again, another who will make your last moments on this earth incredibly painful. Don't lie to us.
Is that an attempt at intimidation?
Yes.
Would you be so kind as ooh,
Oh,
very nice. Yeah, it's something about the fact that he genuinely thought you were dead, and that he's now, through his own words, alerted himself to the fact that he can't really expect anyone else to be here for a few hours, and he's very alone, and things aren't quite going his way. So he was looking from one of you to the other. All right, fine, fine. It says, a red-headed gentleman has fallen in the alley behind Barker's tree. Take care of him. Wear this outfit so that he knows you. There, right? You happy now?
Well, if they
You
thought
got
I
all
was
that?
dead, why would you need to wear the outfit?
I don't bloody know. I just read the notes, do what they say, don't I?
Next night.
Hmm.
All right, this one's oh god, this one. Oh, that was a headache. Merchant wants an escort to Willow Lake. Be careful that his gold doesn't weigh him down. Make sure he empties his pockets before going for a swim.
Yeah.
Of course, none of this implies that I have taken part in any undue or criminal activity. These are merely notes that I've acquired through.
Look, man, I'm
various
not going to rat you out.
Third one.
And this one, not very exciting. Deliver this to the usual place in BB. Don't be followed, as if I ever would be.
Deliver what?
Hmm.
Oh, it's box. You know, one of them like tin. It's got this lovely what's it called? Filigree stuff all over it. Very, very nice. Don't know what it is.
Box.
It was locked.
Hmm.
All right, where's this box?
Eh?
Where's the box you meant to deliver?
Oh no, that was ages ago. That was two months ago.
Are you lying to me?
No, look at the paper. Look how old it is.
I mean, I would argue that you meant to get rid of these paper as soon as you read them.
Well,
The fact that you still have it doesn't exactly inspire
mean-
confidence in your craft.
it's security in it. It's not. I mean, it may be implied, but it's certainly not. You know, de jure that I'm gonna get rid of him.
Someone
It's,
tells me you're not that good at your job.
Something tells me that you got a funny face, don't you, Mister? Coming in here. This is my turn, you know. I'm the big dog around here.
Not for long.
You don't look
got-
all that big, my man. You're tied to
what?
a chair, half beaten to death.
Oh, why don't you untie me and see how beaten to death I am then? Hey, hey.
I start untying him.
Oh no, it's all right. Actually, I'm awfully tired. Oh, is that whiskey that Molly's got? I can smell.
You're not getting any whiskey.
You know, you guys are being very inhospitable. I have given you the information you want. I have offered to take part in your work as long as there is, was it hundreds gold you mentioned?
Possibly.
And all I'm getting is a whole lot of aggro, really. And it's
Well-
not good for my sinuses.
Fucking guy is slowly breaking me down. Let's
Alright.
kill him before I do something stupid.
Picture this.
That's the plan.
We hire you, but you are working for us. You are not on our level. We don't drink with you. We don't get to be hospitable to you. You get paid if you do the job. That is where it ends. Otherwise, you don't know us. And we don't know you.
I'm fine with not knowing you, but that's don't have to be so harsh about it. Just
Well, that's how it's going to be.
fine. Fine, it's fine. I don't need any more mates anyway. I've got my own. Got my own to. look
So
after me.
stop being cocky and listen to my friend.
All right, calm down now. fine. It's fine. It's all fine. It gives you a very petulant, stroppy teenager kind of look. And his eyes kind of settle in the middle distance. He's not really focusing on anyone. So what? You got the job now? You want me to? What?
I
When
mean,
can I
Puppet
go out?
similarity.
we can could let you go, get you cleaned up. There's probably more in it for you if you just follow along. Then you get paid more and live longer. So I don't think it
Right.
betray you.
Maybe. You might live longer.
What was that, Mr. Obata?
I said, well, maybe. You might live longer.
Well, you guys are the real recruiting party, aren't you?
Look,
Look,
I'm giving you the option of life. Otherwise, we end it here, cut you up, bury the body parts in different locations. The whole 9 yards.
Okay, you can stop with a hard sell. You've convinced me. But 2 questions. 1, how long am I working for you lot? I've got some other, irons in the fire. Can't be gone too long. And I'll be leaving the city because, me mum, she's not too well. She needs me to, flat her pillows and warm a cocoa and all that.
You will be leaving the city, and it depends on how fast you travel.
Right, that sounds
Just a light bit of messenger work.
fine. Well, I've got to go and get home before Mum wakes up because she will be livid with me if she sees me and Larry here with bruises all over our face and, getting involved with some gentleman like yourself. How about tomorrow night I come back here and under the safe supervision of the inn, including Miss Molly, I'll happily have a chat and learn what you would like me to do.
Yeah, right. Well, obviously there's a risk here. What do you guys think? I think it's probably fine. What are the gods gonna do to me? Kill me? I'll get better.
I just look at the guy and say, I still don't trust him. I could give him 100 gold and I still feel like he'd betray me. With that
Well, you could
cocky
find out.
attitude.
I mean, I've lived this long like that.
Yeah, he gets it.
Okay,
You
hire
do
or
what you
kill?
want. You do what you want.
I say,
No.
I'd say this. How about? Are we leaving imminently? Is that the plan?
I mean, I've got no reason to stay. Maybe find this box, merchant if you guys need some coin.
I think he may already be in the water.
Yeah, too bloody right. But that
That's
box.
why I understand our friend here.
Oh, you do, my friend, and I wish to understand your little dice game at some point if we become better acquainted. But if you're after a box, then I can tell you where it is. But if there's anything good in there, it'd be nice if you were to share. Just a finder's fee, 10%. Of course, you'll have to do the finding. I'll just tell you where I think it is.
Alright, well, I mean, if nothing else, that sounds interesting. So again, hire or kill?
I mean, he sounds like he knows some interesting things. These box sounded very nice.
Okay.
The way I
Hey.
see it is there's no need to kill him yet.
Listen,
Unless he decides
Larry.
to fuck us over more.
Larry and Barry,
Don't do that.
if you fuck off, get your shit together, and then meet us at the gate out of the city in 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
And all right, but as I say, my mum, she's ill, so I can't come with you, but I'll meet you there. Happy to meet you there.
And that's it. If you come, then you come. If you
Right.
don't come, well, we know you'll stay.
And by that point, we'll already be gone.
Right. 2 hours.
They fucking let him go. We're just gonna we're heading out anyway. Either he'll be there in 2 hours or he won't be. If he's not, fuck him.
Okay.
Not interested in killing animals today.
Mm-hmm.
Today.
Good man. Good man. I do like you. Yeah, are you letting Barry and Larry is still unconscious at this point, go?
I
Larry
think so.
can go.
Yeah. A little bit of insurance just so we could find you nice and easy. And I go back behind him and trace a rune into his back. And then, pat it. Give it a good pat. Okay. Now, you're free to go.
Yeah, shrugs his back where you've patted him. Right, thanks. As you kind of break the bindings or cut them or whatever you're doing, he stands up.
I'll just untie them.
Oh, yeah, I got to keep that real.
Like a civilized.
Stands up.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Spies the bottle of whiskey that you threw some on him, and almost without you really noticing, he kind of reaches one arm up, and then with his other hand, very subtly, moves the bottle behind his back, turns round to his cousin Larry, and just gives him a across the face. Oi, oi! And Larry starts going, "Come on then, come on." As Larry's groggily getting to his feet, yeah, come on, here, have a sip of this. And then they kind of stagger out. You get a few dirty looks, but they look.
While he looks back, I say, "Try not to wonder. We will know."
Yeah, the kind of dirty looks covering a sense of fear as he hobbles out of the inn and back into the alley.
I don't trust
Right.
him.
He's definitely going to double cross us. We need to get our shit and get out now.
Well, if you're confident he's going to double cross us, then let's make sure he doesn't.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to be caught up in anything here.
I feel like dropping bodies right now is going to draw more attention than we're looking for right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from attention at the moment.
All right, fair dues.
If they're going to draw attention to us, we don't want to be knocked here when they do.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a skis bag, but he could be useful as well. So, who knows?
He is, but the longer I spend my time around him, the less I trust him.
Yeah. Well, what's the plan then? We're gonna meet him in 2 hours, or we just leave?
No, we're going to fucking go.
You okay?
I say we leave him.
I mean, or do we want to find out about this box?
If you really want him to work for you, by all means, but
I was just gonna use him as a messenger. I was just trying to find a way to not kill him, you know?
what do you need the message?
He's not dead. I think he's come off very well. Got all his fingers.
Yeah, I guess so.
What do you need the messenger for?
Somebody fairly high in the organization clearly doesn't want me around. But there are some that I would still trust with my life. Going to say, hey, I'm not dead.
That sounds like a really good fucking lead. So if we go find some of your friends that you actually fucking trust, and then they can send the message, or they are getting the message. I don't fucking know.
There's plenty of contacts in other cities. Let's get to a slightly larger one and I can send a message.
Right.
What's the next largest city around here?
Do we want to check out this box thing sooner rather than later, or is this something we want to come back to at another point in time, or just completely forget entirely?
I mean, I'll admit I am curious to what's in the box.
Curiosity.
Hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Does that mean we have to meet the fellas?
Oh, fucking yeah, it does.
Well, good. Then let's meet them. You know, keep
His
them in our
greed
pocket.
overwhelms his desire to fuck us over.
Well, he's just looking after survival and avarice. So hopefully we can play both of those, and he'll stay loyal enough.
Evan heads straight up the stairs and starts packing his shit, putting his loot in his case and slinging over his shoulder along with his pack.
Temerity goes to the
Ah.
bathroom.
I know folks like this, and they're never to be trusted.
Well,
I
we
can
should have killed
tell.
him. As he walks away.
Death is not always the solution. It's quite drastic.
Very final death.
Yeah. I don't know how you operate with your group, but
So we
you
are
know.
stood here talking to a gentleman who had a very unfinal death. So
Maybe death's an everyday thing for you. Hmm. Yeah,
Well-
what is the nearest bigger town?
So the nearest decent sized town. Hold on, let me consult my notes. Okay, so where you're at now, it's fairly big haven. It's got a port and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Next biggest over would be Rill, spelled RY and then 3 L's. That's slightly big. It's slightly more further inland and north. It's more of a trading post type place. Fairly big commerce. And then of course there's Aximundi City being the biggest city in the realm. Which is, I mean, it's a fair bit beyond that, but
How far is that?
are
compared
either of
to
these
Rome?
places where we're going?
Temerity comes back. Where are we going?
I don't know. Where
How far are those
where
two
are we
cities?
going? Like,
Alright, well,
sorry,
Michael,
I got distracted. So to get to Rill, it's only about 3 days by horse. There's a few small settlements in between. To get to Aximundi, your choice is either to take a portal from Rill, or it's an additional 10 days by horse.
Right.
is there a portal
Okay,
here?
No, so the nearest portal is to Aximundi City
Rill.
would be in Rill.
Ah, okay. I just wondered because obviously you said that Red was a bit smaller. So I wondered if a city or town of this size might have one too. It's just us.
No, unfortunately. Yeah.
Where the hell's my city? TM.
We did.
It was to the north, right?
Figure that out. Yeah, it was to the north. I think it's fair to say that you would have had a large chunk of your time spent in Aximundi City, which would be kind of if the syndicate had a headquarters, it would be there. They definitely have a presence there, but Rill would be big enough that you would have probably been doing some work there. So, it being a trading port, given the circumstances of your story that we know, that would be a very likely place for you to have been when tragedy struck.
Okay, well then, I say we head to Rill. Plan our next stop there. Find if you
To
get
me.
too macro, things tend to fall apart.
Yeah. I want to make my way back to Aximundi eventually. I'm not in any rush, but yeah, I guess Rule would be definitely well, we gotta make it there before Aximunding, so sounds good to
Just
me.
realised the city has 4 gates. I wonder if you will intuitively have known that we meant the northern gate on the path to Willow Lake. Would the Willow Lake take us, or would Rill take us by the Willow Lake?
So there's 2 ways to get there, basically. Yeah, you can get to Rill via either the Willow Lake Road or the Dragonspire Mountains Road. You can also get there by going cross country. Because it basically is further down this river as it goes along. Yeah, so all roads lead to Rill at this stage.
Okay.
Which I
Alright,
think is
so
on the Welsh tourist board.
Fog is off to the east.
If we're heading to Will, I'd like to at least have a look around the harbor, see if there's anything I can purchase to maybe sell in there for a little more.
you okay? Oh, I
Of
mean,
course,
yeah.
the biggest profit is usually the things that you can't openly acquire. Of course. I hope
Oh.
you're okay with me traveling with you if I'm in possession of such things.
oh, I mean, I'm quite fine. Hell, I could probably set you up with a couple of fences.
That would be great. I am looking for some work. My last operation didn't go so well.
Yeah, mine neither.
Well, I mean, mine either. Let's hope for more luck in the future.
Bunch of winners.
Yeah, I'll
3
I'll
losers
fucking
make a winner, right?
go here.
Yeah.
I think that, as well as the name the gentleman, that should be your motto.
Hey, well, you know what? It's
Gentlemen,
just
and we say fuck it.
like the Lady Fates, right? It's 3 of us.
3
You could
losers
be the
make a winner.
crone, and I point to Devon.
I'm hanging because I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
So what time is it? Is it still pitch black or?
No, it's just gone that kind of dusky, almost brown,
Hmm.
blue
Like pre-dawn
colour
kind
for
of
pre-dawn. Yeah.
Yeah. That
just
twilight,
Mm.
twilight or
yeah,
twilight.
the shabby curtains are looking noticeably lighter in shade as the sun starts to rise.
Starting to
First
hear
light, that's it.
hear noises of activity from within the tavern.
You just spoiled my surprise. Do me a perception check.
Everybody? Or...
Well, I was going to go off passive perception, but seeing as Angus has asked, we'll go off his.
Perception.
Ah,
Hey.
very
Natural 20.
very smartly so.
You hear the sound of a floorboard across the other side of the. So downstairs is like a big open plan room, and there's a kitchen and other little rooms, and then up top is the narrow corridor with the rooms coming off it. You hear a floorboard just creak at the far end, and the sound of what appear to be large footsteps getting out, and you kind of.
I moved the chairs back to normal positions.
You just
Devon just reaches behind the bar, grabs a couple of the top shelf whiskey bottles, swipes them, pops them in his pocket, and heads straight for the door. Come on, we got to go now.
All right. Shrug and follow.
Okay, so you're just raiding Molly, like.
Yeah, we're leaving now. I'm robbing shit.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have a feeling Molly's level 20.
You don't want to mess with Molly.
So we're just taking things.
He's
And
taking
leaving.
But
Most
he-
importantly, leaving right now.
You like the look of that chair, do you?
Right.
Just walk around town with the chair on our backs.
Yeah. Okay. Is Jacob leaving as well?
Yeah, I'm following him.
Okay. You all silently as you can, with the bottles clinking in Devon's bag, make your way back into the alley. As I say, just as the sun is starting to creep up behind the mountains to the east, and yeah, you get another smell of that crisp autumn air. A little bit of what's it called? Water vapor coming off the river to your north. And yeah, you've successfully robbed a nice old lady.
Yes, my
For
first
some
crime.
reason.
You got to break
She
the
was
streak of
borderline
losing.
poisoning people with that whiskey. Let's be honest.
That's why I took the good stuff. So we start heading up the northwest towards the dockyard, I guess.
Okay.
Following
the
the
fellow.
river, and
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring up the map.
Ah, nice.
Alright,
Which,
so we're gonna meet the fellow in about 2 hours, right?
Yes, yeah. Just for the sake of
Grab
my
it.
voice, I'm going to quickly grab a drink. I'll
Okay.
be
Mhm.
like 3 seconds if anyone else needs any.
I do need to go put my
Breaks.
chickens to bed, so I'm gonna go do that very quickly.
How
The
delightfully
chicken-
quaint.
Your chickens.
He's got tuck him in. What was it? Was Deslin complaining about his
Oh my god.
being neglected for chickens, and now it's happening again?
Curse this wicked fate.
Yeah, I'll be back in just 1 second. Well, 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be 2
Takes
seconds as
time.
well.
I have returned. What the hell was that? Are you there, Carl? I hear shouting. I assume you're being murdered. Although, if you are being murdered, and this turns into evidence, then I had
I'm
nothing to
back.
do with it. Okay, I was just making it clear that I didn't murder you.
Did you not? Oh,
No.
okay. Guess I'm not good enough to be murdered anymore.
So Angus is putting his chickens away. The chat in the stream is being all wobbly.
Yeah. It's not
No,
working, is it?
It's not picking up. I think it's because I did something stupid. Let's try this.
Also, I recommend dark mode.
Dark mode. Eh?
Dark mode on Roll20, yeah.
Boop, boop. Like that.
There you go. It's a lot better.
We apparently have 3 viewers in Twitch, which I assume is you 3.
Probably.
And then 0 on the YouTubes. This may have something to do with the fact that I haven't set up the channels properly or anything. It's kind of a name.
Yeah.
But I figured
Also,
we do a dry
what
run.
you should do on Twitch is
Hot tub.
add that we're streaming Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I've
like,
got
as
to
a game.
properly go through and fill in.
Yeah.
But I figured since we're just doing a dry run this time, we don't really
Yeah.
want people seeing. So, oh, my back.
I'm back.
Hey. So I figure we need to develop some kind of like loading screen for when we have breaks. With a
I'll make
jaunty,
some little music. if you want.
yeah, like some music for it. Ideally, an a cappella performance with
What a cappella.
with your American accent.
Hey, Carl, do you think you can blend 3 different styles of music? You can
Depends
get
what they
sort
are.
of, we get like a jazz, like an old Western, like harmonica or guitar, maybe, and then maybe a little bit of a sea shanty.
That seems doable.
Maybe even if it's really discordant, like all 3 like different parts of the song from the 3 different genres, and they barely go together.
Why is it out of tune?
Pirate jazz set to a guitar. That sounds good.
Jazz.
As for the visual splash screen, do we know any artists?
No, but I think we should all draw characters very poorly. Crappy stick
Yeah.
figures and stuff.
That'd be
So
great.
it looks like a child has done it. And just have them
Yeah.
fade in and out on the screen to some nice melody music.
That sounds great. Yeah. You can have a BRB screen of just like stick figures around the campfire.
Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, this is nice. So yeah, you just record this, Carl,
Yeah.
and then I'll make a little animated. We'll be right back. We're having technical difficulties. Then it's the beholder attacking everyone.
This is like, it's actually a good, like just the main part for a song I wrote, so I could literally just take that and adapt it and just have that loop like forever.
But I think
Oh,
just
yeah.
a nice soft guitar on loop would be really good.
Yeah. Just like a little ambient something, and that's it. Ooh, maybe a little campfire noise as well.
Yeah,
the
I can
background.
find those on Envato.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
I could probably find something royalty free anyway. So
That sounds nice.
yeah, I'll make some of that.
Cool. I'll make a visual thingy, and then just something so that we don't have to record us talking about chickens and
Yeah.
negative.
But I mean, like the home lives of the players is like one of the reasons you listen to an actual play. It's like the casual chit chat between friends.
Yeah, to be fair, we can still keep our chat on, just have it in the background while we're on break.
nice and low.
Like
until
we're
it's
talking
done.
around the campfire.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
If we ever stop at a barn or something, Angus can just record his outside. And we have like
the-
little chicken
it's the
noises
sound of
walking around.
pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of musicals lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Any particular favourites?
Well, I've been listening to The Book of Mormon, which is particularly vile in this language, and it's very good. And The Producers, which is an old favorite. Yeah, I like musicals. They're good. We watch The Music Man and Fiddler on the Roof around Christmas, and My Fair Lady.
Nice.
You may later on in the story come across a few characters who are inspired by some of those musicals. So I will give an inspiration point to anyone, to the first person who, upon meeting a character, can determine if it's definitely from a musical. There won't be any in the first few sessions. Don't worry.
I'm not going to get those
So I'm
inspirations.
never getting a single inspiration.
But you're
I
a
can
musician.
randomly call out if a character's from a musical, but I can't name the musical.
yeah.
That might be okay
Every
with some of
character's
that.
got this one.
Like that one. That one's from a
if one-
musical.
Yeah, one comes like dancing in and singing.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
Harbour, the port.
Yes, and Angus, Carl is going to do us some nice BRB music.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll
Just-
do a little splash screen for it.
It'll be just
So,
what I thought is it'll just be this with a little campfire background noise, and then just like maybe some wind in the background and stuff. You know.
I've been practicing your theme song, Carl.
The what?
I've been practicing your theme song. Well, Jacob's theme song.
It'll be. Oh right, okay.
the King of the Hill
Okay.
theme.
No.
Right, okay. So I think I've got that all working out. Okie dokie. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
I only heard one yes.
Yes.
2 yeses. Can we go for 3? 3 yeses.
Yes.
That was the same.
There,
2
there's 4. Let's go.
But
Close enough.
2 together becomes one new one. Are you there, Angus?
3 failures make.
I am.
like,
I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Sorry. Okay. Yes. You make your way westward, along the lovely river. Let me bring him up. You should be able to see it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So you follow it northwest. It's very nice, very well kept path. You come across a bridge in the middle that seems to lead out to an island. On it is a kind of jade pagoda. Looks very old, looks very nice, but nothing interesting is going on there at this time. To your left is it's kind of like a little garden area in between the taverns. Most of them much nicer than the Barker's troop that you've just that you've just robbed. And you make your way along past some eateries. It's not a big city by any stretch, so it only takes you 15 minutes at a good pace before you can kind of hear the shouts of dockers working, and you can see. So where you are is actually quite high up on an artificial stone. Don't really know how to describe it. It's like a wall coming out of the ocean, and it plateaus out to the top, and then you have to go down either some steps or these conveyors are in situ, platforms that take you down and up. And Devon, and Jacob, you both know either from your sailing experience or from being in the town that that kind of structure usually has some kind of warehousing underneath it. It keeps, kind of a catacombs type situation. Yeah, and as you make your way into the area proper, it becomes significantly less green. The salt air is very strong. Gulls are now getting active as the sun is coming up, and you can see looks like a fairly clear day. There's a few boats in the harbour, quite a few big ones. There is what looks to be, and this is specifically for you, Devon. You notice with not a small amount of excitement that there seems to be a steam-powered vessel. It's quite small. It's got a metal hull, but yeah, it's just still a rare sight around. But there has been some you've spotted recently. They seem to be becoming more prevalent, and yeah, as you walk through to your right as you enter into the dock area. Don't think I can show you on the actual thing. No, I can't. There's kind of a wall that separates off the dock, and as you enter into the dockland in Maine, you see some men in what you know to be the customs office. There's another tavern which is closed, but there's a few drunks kind of slumped up against the side of it. And other than that, it's fairly quiet. It's definitely going to get busier later on, but at the moment, things are just opening up. You see a few closed signs being swapped for open signs. You hear the sound of a blacksmith's hammer somewhere in the area. Carts being pushed. Usual dock noises.
Jacob's gonna wanna look around, and I do have this feature as well for my background. I don't know if it's of any use, but basically he's trying to look around the boat and the port, and just all this sort of area for anyone
cool.
that could possibly be of help to acquire things that that are less than legal, basically to do a smuggling job.
Okay,
to run.
that's quite a cool trait. I've not seen that one before.
It's just
I
a
have.
criminal one.
Yeah. So you, okay. So that's what Jacob wants to do. What about Devon? Anything in particular? Or are you keeping?
I should have said, so as Devon was ready to leave, he's sort of retied this gossamer silk scarf around his eyes and hair,
covering up his golden locks and
covering up his golden locks and his shiny eyes.
Okay.
The current content, actually, now that I read it, it sounds to me like it's one person, right?
So you can, from my reading of it, it looks that you have a criminal contact. You are able to find the people who would be able to get a message to your contact
Right.
pretty much anywhere you go.
Okay. For the DM, like, I think it'd make more sense to have it in Aximundi, the criminal contact.
Yeah, of course. But I think from that reading, you would know what to look out for these people.
Yeah.
So effectively, you're looking for seedy sailors, which I'm sure is
Yeah.
I mean, if they're the sort of people who are delivering messages for a criminal contact, they may also be able to help with the smuggling job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With my criminal knowledge and the experience I got and the skills I have, I'd like to have a look, see what I can find.
So you
and if you need a roll or not, but
not just yet. Is Timothy just following?
I'll be helping him out.
Okay,
These
cool.
guys are helping me out, so I'm gonna help them look for a gig.
Good stuff.
Basically.
So yeah, as you enter the main area and say things are opening up, your eye, Devon, is drawn to the customs office.
Mhm.
In your
Why is my eye
experience-
drawn to the customs office?
Oh,
Mhm.
not Devon.
Yeah,
I'm
Jacob.
still not used to the new names. Jacob. And well, Devon's eye is drawn because he thinks at the corner of his eye he sees a man watching him. And then Jacob, being a worldly and knowing person, you suspect that this would be a good person to talk to. In your experience, customs officers are either the best person to talk to or the worst person to talk to about these kind of things. And you fancy that you're fairly good at determining which it is after speaking to them.
Right. Cool. I'm gonna approach him.
Okay, so it's like a little there's almost like a little cabin front to it. So this is massive warehouse, and there's this little small cabin, no bigger than like a shed, with a little window in it and a small desk that he sits at. As you open the door, and it's gonna be very tight for all three of you to squeeze in, but as you open the door, a little
I'll
bell.
loiter outside.
Okay. And
Not playing
the-
my lute, just basking a little bit.
Mhm.
putting the hats out. Okay, cool. You, yeah, you enter. Little bell goes, and he doesn't look up. He's seemingly engrossed in writing something down.
Excuse me.
What?
I'm just passing through town. I'm heading towards a rail. Just looking for some work. Maybe something you needed to be done, or you know somebody. Um,
Dockmaster's
I
office is down there. He kind of nods his head. You want to work? You'll have to go and talk to him.
no, I'm a traveling worker. I see if there was anything needed to be delivered or um that kind of thing. What do you tend to trade with around this around Haven?
And kind of looks up, starts off being very annoyed at being interrupted, but as he kind of gets a look at you and your strange hat, he kind of his
I'm
face
very
gladdens ever so slightly.
I'm very skilled and experienced in my trading line of work.
Right, an entrepreneur, are you?
Yeah,
I see. And you
just
you're looking for something to trade.
of course. Now I'm moving to rails, so
Aye.
I have some ideas. What's good to sell there, but I'd be willing to take some hints and tips, and
Oh,
of course,
hints and tips you want? Well, they don't come cheap, lad.
of course.
So, let's say I help you with some tips, and you help me with 10 gold pieces.
Mm.
You know, consulting fees.
I understand. See, the problem with me is that I'm actually short on my gold at the moment, which is why I'm looking for something.
Oh, an entrepreneur who's not got any cash.
Yeah, luck has been against me recently. I'm trying to make my way back towards Action Monday.
How much might this job pay?
Oh, no. Don't get the wrong impression. I don't have any job. I have information about what might be in demand in Rill, and perhaps where you can find it for a discount in Haven. Like a broker.
Fair enough. Would you have anything
Um,
to put towards this information? That could cover the rest.
I have some, but see, I'm trying to. Is there any way? Is there any way the information could cost a little less than 10? I'd be very.
Maybe. Perhaps I had something that someone was meant to entrepreneurially move from one place to another, and they've let me down. Now, if you were to help me out, correct that issue, I might have some information for you.
I'd be very happy to.
And he's kind of looking you down, and then he sees, kind of tilts his head 45 degrees, his whole upper body to look behind you to the blindfolded man playing the lute. You're a what, circus folk?
Oh no. These are just acquaintances of mine. I am typically a solo worker. They just seem to be traveling the same way, and they're trusted companions.
See,
The
well,
the work is specifically for me, but surely they wouldn't mind helping if I offered them something.
so long as we have an understanding that I'll be giving one piece of information in exchange for the work.
Of course.
Okay. There's have you heard of Bragot's Bog?
I have actually.
I thought you might have. Well, you see, I had another entrepreneur taking a box of ingots, material, from here to Rill, of all places. And he decided he didn't want to pay any tolls, so he'd go through the back country, even though I told him explicitly not to. Well, I haven't heard from him. I don't know where he is.
Right.
I've heard that a whole lot of ingots have come into the possession of some gentlemen who happen to reside in Braggotsbog. Or Brigginsbog. I forget.
Braggotsbog.
One of those.
Yeah.
Too many bees.
Thank you, blind man. Thank you.
He's got good hearing, that one.
From outside.
Just a thumbs up through the window. Now, if these ingots were to be found and the individuals who had messed with my business to be educated on the error of their ways, taught a lesson. Nothing too permanent, but enough to put them off interfering any further. Then I'd say that's worth the 10 gold consulting fee being waived.
That sounds like a good proposition. So you say you hired somebody, but the box is now in somebody else's hands.
Aye, that's what I hear.
And you want me to discipline the people that found the box, or the people that you hired?
Well, I don't think you'll be able to do much with the fella I hired. If you do
Right.
see him, then his own stupidity got him where he is, so he's of no use to me. But the individuals who found my material, well, they should be educated as to the proper discourse around these parts when it comes to finding material, which is to assume that it belongs to me.
That can be arranged.
Oh, I thought that might be the case. And
Oh,
I'm
their
glad to hear it.
name's Barry by any chance.
Sorry?
You've got very muffled.
They wouldn't be named Larry and Barry by any chance, would they?
Oh, those gobshites, no. I wouldn't be doing business with them. They'd run off with it as soon as they'd take me gold for sending it. No, they're just hapless braggarts, which is why they probably are familiar with the blog. But they're, no, these are, the gentleman I sent should have been a serious player in the game, but he decided to take a shortcut I don't think he should have.
Very well. I'll look into it.
If you head east, you'll find the bog. You'll note the smell. Somewhere in there, you'll find them. It's a crate, fairly big. You'll need at least two of you to carry it.
Hmm.
If you've not got a mule, his mule might be there. By all means, you're welcome to take anything of his that you find. But the material, aye, that's what I need back. Anything else is yours.
Very well.
And he kind of gives you a nod, turns back to his paperwork.
All right. I'll head out with them too.
Just as you're opening the door, well, it's closing behind you. You just hear him shout, "Oh, watch out for the dog!"
A dog.
And the door closes, and his head's back
Right.
down.
All right. Does this sound like a good little job for you?
Yeah. Be happy to
I
help
mean,
you
he
along.
sounds shady as fuck. It sounds just like our sort of people.
Oh, can I get
Well-
a performance check off Devon at some point as well?
Okay, something.
Sorry, Karen.
Well, shady is kind of what I'm after. You see. No.
would- We're gonna need some operational funds anyway to do whatever we're gonna do. This would be a good way to earn it.
Yeah. Think of it this way. A man in a position like this, man. He generally will be decent at his job. Otherwise, he won't keep his job for a while. He won't keep his job for long. I mean. So these types are generally to be trusted with this stuff. Believe it or not.
But somebody's
it?
job doesn't always equate to how trustworthy they can be.
Sure.
Anyway.
I'm just saying from experience. Someone working in a depot like this generally knows all about this. And well, if they weren't good at this, they wouldn't have the job already. They would have lost it by now and probably gone behind bars very quickly.
Yeah, I catch you.
I mean, I'm always in for shady shit.
All right. I'm happy to set off straight away, unless we need to get some more rest or anything. Actually, we do have the Barry situation also, but What? Just remind me. So the Barry guy, he was gonna tell us about this crate.
The Barry guy was going to tell you about the tin box that he picked up
box.
and dropped off somewhere else.
Right. Okay.
You don't know where he picked
This
it up from.
doesn't sound
Doesn't sound like the same thing.
reminiscent of the
Yeah.
large box that
Yeah,
this.
two people crate. Yeah, okay. That initially I thought that was the same thing, but
I think that the box was small and filigree and
all right. I'm happy to set off.
Well, Barry's gonna be here in about an hour, I would assume. Why don't we just do some shopping? Try to get some information on this tin box. And then we could set up.
You still want to talk to him?
I mean, if he could point us in the direction of hopefully a valuable item, could be worth it.
you know, that's if he turns up rather than just double crossing us.
Well, I mean, at this point, the fish is
hmm.
loose.
Yeah, let's hang out for an hour and then I wanna keep my distance from him this time. Just in case we're seen with them. I don't want us all to be seen right next to him.
Yeah.
Sounds wise.
Let's try to blend in as we go about our shopping.
Yeah.
If we see him, we can approach.
Okay. Devon, can I get a performance check for you, please?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Perform.
Okay. While you were outside the shopfront playing your lute, two very drunk sailors came past and dropped 8 copper and a button into your
A copper and a button.
8 copper.
But
Oh, 8
one-
copper.
One
Wonderful.
and
whole button.
One singular button to my inventory.
one tried to give you a hug, but his friend kind of dragged him off. But yeah, so you're already making profit for the day. You got free
Dang.
booze and
That's good.
8 copper and a button. And it's only early in the morning. So yeah, you when you come out of the office, you notice that it's a bit busier now. More people are toing and froing. You hear some bells in the city telling you that it's an hour on the hour. As you make your way, are you heading back into town? Is there a particular area you're looking for, or are you just killing time until you meet Barry?
Do we need anything for the road, gents?
I think I've got some rations in my pack. I don't know. Everyone else has got anything?
Yeah, I mean, I could probably use some. Do we have tents or the like? Sleeping bags?
Oh, I know. I've got a bedroom. That's about it.
I technically don't have a bedroll. I just have my bag and my blanket. I kind of I lost a lot of my possessions. So I'm going off the basics for now.
Okay, well, tell you what, I need some provisions myself. I can probably set you up. Get us each a bedroll and some rations, at the very least.
I got some rations. Yeah, Jacob's gonna shop for a bedroll.
Likewise.
Hey.
I'll grab a bedroll, some rations, like a fire kit. Some rope.
Okie dokie.
I'll take a look for it.
I'm trying to find in my little spreadsheet how much
For a
bedrolls I have.
bag for once.
Well, we could say we shop around and get everything we need for 1d6 gold.
Yes, yeah, let's go with that, and then I'll make sure I've got a proper catalog type thing set.
How much was the bedroll?
Just do 1d6 gold for any and all basic adventuring gear that you need.
Okay.
Alright.
And so you get
Uh,
closing down sale.
Can I throw a persuasion at you to roll twice at disadvantage, so to say, to try to aim for the smaller amount?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. John 12. Okay. Well, here's my d6 for supplies.
D6, you say. Where's my... Please give me one. 4 gold. Jeez, yeah, no, I'm not gonna spend that.
Oh, hold on. We can do this better than this. I found a thing. Okay, I've got a list. What do we want? Who's first?
Just bedroll.
Bedroll, 1 gold piece.
So
Okay. Bedroll, fire kit. I think it's flint and tinder. Something in the book. And
Okay.
some rope.
Ooh, I'm not seeing a fire kit.
fire.
It's a tinderbox. 5
Yeah,
silver
yeah,
pieces
silver
on
plus,
the
yeah.
Oh yeah,
handle.
yeah. Okay, so that's 1 gold, 5 silver pieces, and some rope was 1 gold. So 2 gold, 5 silver, please.
If I round up to 3 gold, grappling hook.
Oh, sorry, did you say and grappling hook is 2 gold.
Yeah, you know what? I'll get some extra rations and still round up.
Okay. Angus, were you getting anything?
I think I'm going to go for a tent.
Ooh, very nice.
2 gold
Yeah.
pieces.
Yes, 2 gold pieces for a
Mm,
2-person tent,
I
or 3
might
gold pieces for a
also-
3-person tent.
Oh, really? How much for the 3-person tent?
3 gold pieces.
I'm going for the 3-person tent. You're welcome. I will also get some crossbow bolts.
Very nice. How much are they?
1 gold piece for 20.
That sounds reasonable. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's here. 1 gold piece.
Up in ammunition, obviously. I think that's probably it. Or
Okay,
I want to go too far on anything else here. I've got
So, yeah.
some rope. So
Cool stuff. You make your way to the market. The late night adventuring shop is open. A gentleman called Pappy McGee serves you, and you get some okay prices. Yeah, some things are slightly cheap because it's trading town. Other things are more expensive. It all averages out to the normal price for everything. Yeah, you take your goods and make your way to. Was it the north gate? We thought. We hoped.
originally, but where are we going? Are we going to try to go to Braggart's Bog?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably meet him to the southeast.
Yeah.
Does Dippy Whip show up? Barry? Leia?
That's where we're trying to work out where we're supposed to meet him because we didn't specify a gate.
send one of you to each gate.
I mean, if one of us gets caught, the other
I-
two get away.
We were the closest to the southeast gate as well. Southwest gate, southeast gate.
You're the closest to
So-
the east gate, and you can get to the bog through the east gate as well.
So
Were
via the
were we on the south
sprawl.
side of the river?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you were. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Yeah. So southeast gate is, let's just say that's where Barry said as he was leaving and cursing under his breath, "I'll see you in 2 hours at the southeast gate." You gits.
You
To the southeast gate, I think. Then
Yeah.
all right then?
Okay, you make your way back through town. More things are opening up. And you approach the southeast gate, and there stood, in the very middle, just outside the gate of the road, is a gentleman wearing different clothes now, but his face is sufficiently purple and bruised for you to be certain that it is indeed Barry as you approach.
Hey, looking like your namesake, aren't you?
What?
You look like a berry. Purple. and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, it's very, very droll. Very good.
Right? Thank you.
And you he looks at all three of you. And right then. So
Yeah, well,
what did you want?
short-term memory loss due to multiple concussions. This guy had information on a tin box, right? That's what we're after?
yeah.
Yeah. Tell us more about this tin box, my man.
As long as we're understood that whatever you find, I get 10% with no work.
I'm okay with that.
He looks at the other two.
Sounds
Or-
good.
All right then. Finder's fee, innit? All right. So, to the east, there's, what do you call it? One of them groves. An opening in the woods. Right, you can see the sky. It's lovely. Lovely on a clear night. Moon and stars. Very nice. Took a girl there. She left me. Anyway, so
Can't
Yeah.
imagine why.
I can.
he's a right comedian, this one, ain't he? Anyway, so there's this tree, right? This big tree, big as all outdoors, but it's not because it's actually outdoors and it can't be bigger than itself. So, in this tree, struck by lightning, right? Story goes, 1,000 years ago, and then there's a big hollow in it, and you can put stuff in it, and then every so often I'll get a note saying, "Oh, there's a box in this tree. Come and get the box. Take it down to Brigand's Bog." And then I don't know what happens to it after that. I just take it from there to the bog. Don't know why. It's half an hour's work, but it pays me good. Take the box. Brigand's Bog. Lovely. All sorted.
Who lives in Brigand's Bog?
It's mostly bog. There's some brigands and all. There's some, they're not quite as cocky and as good as me because they can't cut it in the city. See, but there's some decent kind of geezers out there. Wouldn't wrestle with them if I didn't have to. But they're it takes the box. And yeah.
Where in the bog? Come on, let's get to the important stuff.
Well, when I take the books in, I don't go all the way in. See, like I was like right ready to, and then I didn't. I shouted for them, and then they came to me, and then from then on, I just stayed like on the edge of the bog. It's dark in there. It's muddy in it. And I don't want to get my shoes all dirty. So I said, "Oi, lads, I got your box." And then a few of them came. First time, it was like 4 of them. You know, big lads thought they was giving me the business, you know, trying to act all hard. And I was like, nah, I ain't falling for that, mate. It's fine.
I
it's
leave.
fine." Hey, hold on. I haven't told you the most important part yet. So, but this other time, I, you know, may have been a bit too aggressive with them, and they kind of, you know, carried me in a little bit, you know, just jostling around like, you know, lads are. And then I saw where they are. So, from the bog to, you know, the tree area, the forest, and all that, where I get the box, it goes down, don't it? Right? There's like a drop, and there's a few little, one will call them plateaus there. So when I come in, I can see right down as they're carrying me. And they're saying, "Oh, we're going to drop you off this cliff. Oh, it'll be real funny." And I'm like, "Nah, lads, don't do it. Nah, that's fine." And then they don't. They just you know, it's a sign of respecting it if they treat you like one of their own. Anyway, yeah, you can see them down below if you come from the north. But if you come from the south light or the west, then you're in the bog, and it's all like wet in it. So it's not the way that I go when I'm like doing my dealings with them. So yeah, I don't know what they do with the box. Don't know what's in the box. But every few yeah, I reckon every couple of months I say, "Oh, well, the letter says, oh, there's a box. Go get the box, bring it down." And I do. And then I get some gold. And then I'm happy, cushy, all good.
The approach from the north.
How long since you last got a message saying there was something in the box?
Oh, about 2 months is overdue, I think. Yeah, I hope they haven't found anyone else. It's some of the easiest work I've ever done.
I mean, we could go see if there's a box in the thing.
How do you get these notes? Where do you get them? Well, does someone give them
So-
to you? Do they get left?
Well, I just find them, don't I?
They leave it where you live, or
All over the place. Found one in my shoe once. Got another one from I don't remember what it was exactly. It's something I was eating, and I took a bite, and then there's this little note. I was like, "Oh,
I see.
what's this? What's this then? This isn't what I ordered. Right? This ain't eating me pasty." But then little note, writing on it. So yeah, I don't know. I get some notes, do the work. Yeah, pretty decent.
All
People
right,
around here, they respect that, don't they?
that's fine. Okay, so you want 10% or whatever we find in the tin.
Yeah, it must be good if them lads are after it, and if it's every month, then it's a really good thing, innit? But if I get the note, then they're gonna know that I've been and nicked it, ain't they? But if you lads going, and I'm in town, you know, no one could say, "Hey, Baz has done it again," ain't he? No, all good, all straight, and then I'll get 10%, and you get whatever else is in the box.
Sure.
Well, all that said, we probably shouldn't be seen speaking to each other. So, goodbye.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
If afterwards you lads want to get a drink or anything, it's fine. Yeah, best friends on me. Okay.
Where do we find you?
Or I'll be at. I reckon I'll be at the Barkers, won't I? Yeah. You know, some bad memories there because, well, not naming any names, but still, that Molly, she's all right. Yeah, give me a tab.
Right, go.
All right,
And I'll-
okay.
and I'll
But
turn
if
to
you
the
go,
party.
as you turn around, he's kind of still trying to talk to you.
Again, I don't know if I hate or love him.
What did I
but
just say?
all right. I'll see you lads later. Good luck and all that. Yeah. And he kind of walks off, and after about 30 paces, he turns around, kind of waves at you.
What the fuck is with this guy?
This guy's probably been doing this job for like years and he still hasn't ascended. Like, because they just don't trust him any more than this.
I mean, one conversation with him, you know, he's not trustworthy.
Right.
I just didn't expect him to latch onto us like a puppy dog.
Right?
I guess that means he'd be loyal, maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
Still don't want to
But
trust him.
also brain dead.
Yeah,
like,
very easily
loyal,
triggerable.
but very easy to fuck up.
Okay, well,
Right.
what direction is your thing, Mr. Cowboy?
It was in a bog.
He's in the
Sounds
bog.
like the same place. Or at
Let's
least
go.
same area.
Let's go keep this box.
Remind
and
me,
then,
what did that guy say? There was in the bog. I don't know that he said that the guy had a place, maybe the mule there, and maybe some of his stuff. But did he say exactly how to find it in the bog?
So the customs guy,
Yeah.
all he knows is that someone in the bog has apparently got some ingots around the same time that his ingots went missing.
Got you.
Barry informs you that he has previously done work where he takes a box from a tree in the
Yeah.
woods south into the bog and delivers it to some unknown men.
Got you.
Okay, so we should go pick up this box, head south, try to find the ingots. And then, see where life takes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to me.
Okay, cool. So, your plan is to head northeast through the
Mm-hmm.
town, cross the bridge, into the woods, and look for this tree with a box in it.
Yeah.
Okay, you successfully managed to navigate your way through town fairly easily. You walk a bit quicker past Barker's troop as you hear an irate voice inside shouting about something. And then you
Should we not go back and pay her?
Absolutely fucking not.
Wait, pay who?
Never
Molly.
mind. Never mind.
Who didn't we pay?
Exactly.
What?
Devon borrowed without paying some bottles of
Right.
drink, and then as you were walking past the tavern where he pilfered them, you heard some angry shouting coming from the side and hastened your step ever so slightly. Okay, yeah, so you're now stood on the northeast gate. In front of you is a bridge across the river. To your left is an island, and across from you is a thick wooded area.
All right.
Let's try to find this lightning struck tree.
Yeah.
Are we heading towards the wild circle?
Heading towards this
Mhm.
tree.
Yeah, the
it is.
clearing, right?
Yeah.
The
Do
clearing.
you have any particular way that you're trying to find the tree? You following a path, looking for traces, tracks, just randomly
So it was
walking?
in a clearing, right? Or around the clearing.
Yeah, it's in quite a large clearing.
So I guess we'll head to the woods, and I'm looking for a clearing first of all, like looking for a break in the tree line
Okay.
up ahead.
I'm trying to think if there's an appropriate role for that, but if you're just looking,
Survival
yeah, I
or
think
perception?
do me either survival or perception, and we'll say that you're
Both
looking
the
for
same.
a change in
for
the
me, so-
light.
Yeah, well, I'll help you out with that so you can roll with advantage.
Oh yeah. We're all looking, to be fair.
Unless I get athletics and just sprint around the place.
Jeez.
Okay, Jacob. It takes you a while. Let's say it takes you. Let's say it gets to 15 minutes, and you still haven't found anything. Are you continuing to just look?
Anybody got any ideas? I can't fucking navigate through these trees.
can't see the clearing.
Like
for
my
the
loot,
trees.
and I'm just like, come on, Jacob, you can do it.
Mm.
Spend a bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Mm. Okay.
All right. Thanks for the song. Don't know how that helps. You want me to keep looking or what
Keep
are we doing?
looking and try looking a d6 harder.
All right.
Yeah, bitch.
All right. This is getting annoying.
Hey.
Plus a d6.
Hey.
Ah.
21.
21.
Okay, you expertly, for someone who hasn't spent a huge amount of time around forests, able to figure out that the light from the canopy of these large trees that you're walking between and under seems to be
Huh.
thinning out as you head further east and slightly south. And you eventually.
I never thought moral support would help him do things. That's a
Sometimes you just
first.
got to believe in yourself.
It's such a wholesome moment.
That's a first.
And you eventually find yourself coming up to a clearing in the woods.
Hmm. Right. Lightning struck tree. Right.
Despite the fact that there isn't one on the map, there is
Right.
in the center of the clearing
Yes.
a very large tree. Hold on. Ah, you did it quicker. Yeah, that's a good sized tree. Whoever's doing that. Good job. Best tree I've ever seen.
Don't put green on it. It's lightning struck. It's dead.
Yeah, it's lightning struck.
Yeah, but no,
That's
maybe
the
it's
point.
going back.
I know
the
that
point.
it can have leaves on it, right? Like it'll just be.
Nope,
It's just
no
a dead-
No,
leaves.
no, no, properly
You've
dead.
spoken your
properly.
piece.
Okay, before this gets any more like a rectum,
What?
I did not see that until now.
there is indeed a large tree
The
with
chocolate
sufficient
portal.
detail.
Oh, I'm proud of this one.
I'm proud of this one. Tree.
Dear. Yes, there is indeed a very large tree. It seemingly would have been massive, at least 50% bigger than the surrounding trees, which are in themselves very large. And you are approaching from. Hopefully these work, and I don't have to do that stupid thing again. Can you control your dudes?
Can't see any dudes. Where are we? Ah, there we are.
No, I cannot.
Yes.
Okay, I will fix that.
Oh, I can
Someone's
control, right?
browning.
Control man.
The tree's attacking Devon.
It's a threat. Run! Goddamn
Um,
Leshen. We're doomed.
The trench.
I'll do it.
War. Okay, Jacob, you should be able to do yours.
Nope, I can move.
Devon should be able
Yeah,
to
I
do
can
his.
do mine.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So you're all approaching from Nya,
Yeah,
and the beautiful
indeed.
tree is down there.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
I want to follow the train line a little bit down this way first.
Okay, so you're like keeping slightly out of view.
Yeah, not walking to the middle yet. Just taking a look around.
Okay. Are you just walking normally, or are you being stealthy boy?
I'm not being stealthy, but I'm just keeping like a slow pace, just like careful pace, I guess.
Okay.
I will step into the tree. Move
Okay,
along.
can you roll me a stealth?
I'd be like half stealthy, you know, like not
Half step.
like I'm not trying explicitly to be stealthy, but like
Neither am I, apparently.
I'm doing stuff. Let's give it a go.
Well, I do think one of us should walk up there. I will. I will if you want me to.
I'll have a look. I'll, yeah, let's take a look around first. Like, scan the tree line. Have a look for anything other than forest. In terms of,
Okay.
living
yeah.
beings or otherwise.
Do me a perception, please. Okay.
Ooh,
Was that an ooh then, Angus?
yeah.
Ooh.
Oohing at 14.
Oh, okay. Yes. You as you're quasi stealthily wandering around, you don't see anything moving really. You see the big tree. You see that there is like a slightly scuffed path from basically where you've come that seems to be leading through the tree. It's not like a full-on path, but you can tell that it has frequently been walked and hasn't been disturbed lately. You
Mhm.
don't see any any movement aside from the wind in the tree.
No,
Yeah.
I'll
That's it,
I'll follow
really.
the path slowly. Yeah, I'll follow the path slowly towards the tree.
Okay. You approach the tree, and as you do, you see that on this side there is indeed a massive lightning scar that's kind of hollowed out almost the like entire quarter of the tree. It must have been a very
Alright.
substantial lightning strike, and it seems to be fairly deep. You can't see what's inside it from where you are, but there is definitely a hole in that tree.
Right. I'm walking over there.
Okay, as you approach, you can see
Oh, wait, I
what
can
looks
move
like
that as well, right? No.
a little bit of shininess inside, just slightly lighter color, something smooth.
Alright. I'll reach for it.
Okay, as you do, you feel a cold touch of metal and pull out, assuming you're pulling it out, a shoebox-sized metal box, very thin metal. You know from past experience that this isn't tin, this is iron, but it's incredibly thinly plated. Very fine, almost machined uniformity to the thickness of it. And on it is a little padlock, keeping it shut.
Can I shake it? What does it seem like it has?
So as you picked it up, you felt there was definitely something in it because it moved the weight in it, if that makes sense. So as you tilt it to the left, you can feel the weight moving to the left of the box. As you shake it, you get a dull thud, but a bunch of them. So it's almost like the sound of like a rubber ball inside a tin kind of thing.
So like
Noise.
more softer sort of materials
Yeah,
rather than like a harder.
It's not metal that's in there.
Okay, it's not metal against metal. It's like
no.
a softer material against metal.
And it's something that's got a bit of give to it, but it's still hard, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah, as you're shaking it though, you notice an increase in the amount of wind going through the trees. Not much, but your perception being quite a good roll last time, you notice just a slight.
All right. I'm just gonna take another look around and then head back to the others.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you're looking for when you're looking around? Or are you just checking out the tree?
Yeah, just make sure no one's watching and etc. Like,
Okay. Um. One second, sorry. Okay. Could you please roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
all right.
Oh,
Okay.
you die.
You hear the wind again as you're starting to make your way back to the group. And it's that kind of. But you also hear in it a very soft, almost feminine, but still not, entirely natural whisper of Jacob. It's
Mhm.
like a whisper of an old friend. It doesn't startle you, it doesn't scare you. It's almost soothing in nature.
Hello.
And you hear again the and then behind you.
Turn around.
And there's nothing there, but you hear the noise of the wind coming more so from these trees, and you get a strong impulse to go to them.
I guess I'm walking towards him, holding the box. So, like, I guess I took like a couple of steps this way, and I turned around and just started to move.
We see anything?
Where's he
You've,
going?
you've just seen him disappear behind the tree. You've noticed the wind picking up, but you haven't heard any voices. And I suppose you can just see him as he starts to get towards the tree line, as he's walking off away from you.
I wanna stop before the tree line and have a look around.
Okay. Yeah, you again don't see anything odd. It's just a bit windy. You hear again and then the voice again coming from over here now, saying to you, Jacob, come here, I need you.
I'm just gonna take a sidestep to be visible, and then just gesture towards him, like, "Come here," with my hand, and then turn
Okay.
back towards the bushes.
Okay.
And as you turn back and you again see the bushes and you hear you feel that there's no real reason for you to not go,
Mm-hmm.
as the voice seems perfectly friendly and reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Yeah,
wisdom save.
I'll
Sorry.
make it in.
I guess I think you know what I'm up to. Would it be my understanding, you correct me later, is that it wouldn't be each individual instance. It's,
Of what, sorry?
never mind. You can correct me later if I'm wrong, which it may well be.
If it's suggestion, that's the thing.
I'm guessing if I'm under some effect, there's probably a duration on it or something.
Yes. I'm not saying that you are under an effect.
Yeah,
But it would
if there's a
probably
duration,
be
then
a
yeah, then I
durational thing,
probably
unless something negative
yeah.
happens.
But like it unless there's something that says every turn I do another save to
then treat it.
exit, then I basically am
Yeah.
under it, I think.
Okay, cool. And as you're kind of
Duration.
you you get the impulse to go into the woods, which we can't quite fully see. But
Yeah.
you being very enthusiastic to do so, for Jacob, Devon and Temerity, you see Jacob just kind of walk into this woodland in front of you, into the darkness, as he kind of fades from sight.
We follow him. As far as I'm aware, we meant to grab this thing and then head south anyway, so I'll just follow him. Try to get up close to him.
Okay. Jacob, you hear the voice again as it says, "Jacob, please put down the box."
Put it down. All right. Where?
And
Who are you?
Friend, put down the box, Jacob.
But where? Just. And I'm looking like, is there like a branch I can put it on, or
There's
like an elevated bit that I could just like.
there's a fallen tree in front of you that's sizable enough for the box to go on.
Yeah, I'll put it on something like that, as if like I'm not just gonna like leave it on the floor in a random spot. I'm gonna like put it somewhere that's like accessible, right?
Okay, cool. And as you as soon as your hands come off it, you hear you can go.
All right.
And you feel a urging to leave the forest, and that's where Temerity and Devon, you see Jacob just exit the forest.
Hey,
Yeah.
So what was in the box?
Oh, I don't know. I do. It was. It wasn't anything hard. It wasn't metal. Like, don't think it was any weapons or anything.
Was it locked? Why didn't you open it?
Yeah, it was a padlock.
Oh, well, give it here. I can unlock it.
Oh, I just put it down back there in the bushes there. I'm just gonna turn around and just like generally point in a direction.
Can I see the box?
Sorry, was that for me?
guess I'm
Or-
off it. Yeah.
God, can I see the box?
From where you are, no. It's a little bit in the forest.
Just walk to grab it. Fucking Hellboy being a weird asshole.
I'm just kind of standing like so take a step toward like to follow, but like I'm like kind of waiting like as if like I'm not making
Okay.
my way fully in with him.
Yeah, as you Temerity, as you enter, roll me a wisdom save, please.
Oh, I'm terrible at those. Let's go. 13.
Okay. As you enter, you hear of the wind, and a voice that says, "Please go." And you feel a strong urge, just as your hand is like about to touch the box, to just leave the box where it is.
Huh. Okay.
However, Jacob,
Hmm.
you no longer feel any impulse to not go in after Temerity at this point.
What?
You can't hear the wind quite as much as you did previously.
Why is the box still there? And I'm gonna walk in with it then, and like have a look.
Words are on the edge of the trees, sort of peering in.
Okay, so
We were meant to get the box, weren't we? Why did I?
I don't know. I mean, we could just go.
Well, no, I mean we were. And I'm walking to like look for the box.
Temerity, you hear a voice saying, "Merit, don't let him get the box. Hide the box."
Hide the box. um, kind of like not even looking at you, like looking to the south, like he's already changed directives to go to the BB place. He'll put a hand on your chest, hold you. Let's just go. More important things than this box. That dickhead Barry.
Am I aware that I was under some like influence of something, or am I kind of just unaware of what just happened to me?
You, I don't think
Like-
are aware of what happened. You just have a kind of a, it's like a brain fart type thing.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, why did I do that? But you weren't
Mhm.
aware that you're
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
being
It doesn't feel
influenced.
like something, like something in my mind just like changed all of a sudden when it
Yeah,
dropped or anything.
It's not like,
Like-
control person or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah. It's not. It's not. Yeah. It's not like a charm person or anything. Yeah. Like,
That's the one,
where you know that you've been charmed.
Yeah, it's more so just a sense that what
Yeah. Just like wait.
heard in your head
Yeah.
is
I had the
what you
box, didn't
wanted
I?
to do.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like wait. I had the box, didn't I? We were supposed to get it. Like. I am. All right. Wha- hmm. I'm just like really confused. I'm just like watching Temerity move away, I guess.
Anyway, let's get a move on before night falls. I don't know if you can see in the dark or not.
No. Where's where's Darren?
So, what's in the box?
Huh?
What's in the box?
The box? Oh,
Probably nothing.
I was fuck, my mind is gone hazy. What are we doing?
Are you boys all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Pretty
fine,
fine.
I think.
Then I guess we're heading south to
What
Blackett Bog.
is that? Yeah. What are we here for again? Right, Briggs Box. The
The
right
box
block.
that
Yeah.
you didn't want, and possibly some ingots
Ingots, right.
from a
Box
crate.
ingots. Well, we found a box. So now
Yeah,
ingots?
and what happened to the box?
Oh, it's just back there.
Just there being a box.
Leave it
Why
alone.
why is it back there?
Well, I guess I took it back there.
And you went in after it, but you've left it back there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and pick up the box.
Okay. As you approach the box, Temerity, you are still feeling quite a strong sense that you need to, within reason, stop someone from taking this box.
It also wants me to hide the box. I've been trying to figure out how to hide it.
Just the knee shirt.
Yeah. Like, are you
Jacob's
seeing
just
that?
like he's just like
Um,
hazy mind confused right now. Like he's just like, what is
Yeah.
going on? He's just spinning in circles, looking at the others, like, what's going on?
Can I get a what would it be to see who's quicker? Would it be a dexterity check?
Probably dexterity, yeah.
Can
Or
I
like
get
sleight of hand or dexterity or something.
I mean,
a contested
yeah.
dexterity check between the two of you?
To see who's quicker is quite literally what initiative's all about.
or
That's
just do
true.
initiative.
Yeah,
Oh.
initiative is just dexterity, unless you got an extra thing,
Oh, okay.
which I do actually. Wait, yeah, which I do. Wait. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Oh, you're way faster.
So you.
I'm still trying to figure out how to hide it. Like, wait, no shit, fuck.
Tamara's just like looking around for something to hide this box in. Devon kind of smoothly just kind of slides in, and as he turns round, puts his hand on the box, and then immediately does a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Damn it.
And as you pick it up,
We are dumb as hell.
you get a sense that this box belongs either here or in fact, it might be nice if you took it further into the forest. But here's okay. You hear the wind coming through the and a voice saying,
Yeah.
What's up?
Voices.
You also, Tamarty, you no longer feel a compulsion to hide or protect the box.
Hmm.
And Devon,
Wait,
as you
can I just reach for it then?
as you say, well, by all means you can. But Devon, as you say voices, you just hear in the wind, shh, and no longer feel the compulsion to talk about the voices. Were you grabbing for the box there, Tamarty?
Yeah,
um,
might as well.
As-
It was the objective. Now I'm not brainwashed.
um, as you grab the box, Devon, you don't want to let go of the box. You hear a voice again that says, "Protect the box. Hit the box."
I wrest the box from Mary's hand.
All right, dude. I
Can
mean, you can
the-
hold the thing. Just let me open it.
As Jacob's actually seeing this happen in front of him now, can I make a check to like figure out if he's figuring out that something's affecting us?
Yeah, go for it. In would that be wisdom as well?
Probably, yeah.
Or
I think
Arcana
it'd be
if you
wisdom.
have it. But I
Yeah,
think we'll all
just a
Yeah,
dumb
check,
as
wisdom.
hell.
right? Yeah,
Wisdom or Arcana, whichever you prefer.
I'll do wisdom because I'm way better at it.
Okay, yeah, you although you haven't known these people for too long, you pick up that there's something dodgy going on. Your own like immediate urgency to do what the wind told you to do is obviously a bit of a red flag. And you now see these two people who've been getting on fine squabbling over the box. So you get the
Oh.
very definitive sense that there is something going on.
Hold on a minute. I put my hand on Timothy's shoulder. Are you Davin? Do you want to take the box?
I think I want to take the box. Yeah.
Where to?
Well, somewhere else in the forest.
I look at Timothy. There's something fucking with us here.
You know how it would work?
Huh?
How do we unfuck ourselves?
I don't know. Are you alright?
I mean, as far as I know.
because
Had magicians play tricks on me before, though, so who knows if our perception is reality.
I felt like taking it here, but now that I'm watching you, if it seems like it's faded. No, I see Devon acting the same
Okay.
way.
I'm gonna try something real quick. If anything happens, react. And I axe kick the box out of Devon's hands.
Okay. What is an axe kick?
It's like the heel straight down.
Oh,
like the
okay, right.
Dex,
Wow.
Dex.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That will be out of nowhere. So, yeah, you're kind of very. Just picturing it like with really gymnastic flair. Bring your foot down on this very thin iron box. Jacob, sorry, Devon. At this point, you're just horrified at the senselessness of what you've just seen. And I assume you probably also personally affronted at the fact that he just kicked your box. You feel a very strong impulsion to pick the box up, but as it's dropping and it's just about to hit the floor, just as it hits the floor, the wind picks up very strongly, and Devon, you hear a protect the box, and the wind is kind of proper blustering and galing at this point, but the shock of this sudden kick startles you, Devon, and so you roll another wisdom save. And you just can't believe that this guy that you barely know has just kicked your box out of your hand in the middle of this lovely
rude.
forest.
I
Where the
can't
box
believe you
clearly
just
belongs.
kicked my lovely box out of my fucking hand.
Aye. Okay, wait. Tell you what. And I take a dagger and I try to break open the box. Just
Okay.
very suddenly.
I have to try and prevent him from doing that by grabbing the box.
Yeah, I think another initiative is in order.
Fuck.
Damn.
Evan's just the beast. Initiative. As you unsheath your dagger before you've even got it out, Devon's. How are you protecting this box, Devon?
Wresting it from his hands and
Can Jacob, seeing this happen, can Jacob intervene and try and hold Devon from behind, like so, try and subdue him?
Oh,
His arms, just like not in an aggressive way, just kind of like hold him
Yeah.
back, just hold his arms.
okay.
I
He's
guess
very
restrain
quick.
him. I guess I'm trying to grapple or restrain.
Yeah. Okay. So Devon,
So
how are you?
athletics, right?
We just trying to grab it and kind of clutch it to you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
and
I'm
then-
basically trying to make it hard for him to like hold on to it if
Okay, cool, yeah.
if Temerity was to grab it.
Okay, so that's a contested athletics.
I think so. Yeah, I guess I'm
Like
grappling.
acrobatics.
It's just unstoppable.
I
You're now
tackle him
struggling
bodily.
with the three of you. At this point, okay. Yeah. So are you tackling Devon?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wham!
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
Jesus.
okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
I guess he jumps
Pirouetting
out of
away
my
from
way.
Jacob
Yeah.
and just gets absolutely fucking speared behind
Yeah.
Temerity.
It's
You-
what I'm
you-
picturing is when you're playing like rugby and it's like he dodges one, but then the other just into him,
It's just from off the screen.
just knocked down. Like
that initial sense of relief you get when you've got the box and you can get it to safety, and then you just get blindsided. This
Yay,
flying,
to winded.
Okay, I'll get him down to the
Um,
ground, put an arm on his chest, and then with my other hand, just rip the box away and like throw it away from him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like help that happen. I'm gonna like kick it away. Like as soon as it's like sort of out of his hands or something, or where I can like kick it, I'm just gonna kick it like towards the clearing.
Oh, out into the clearing.
Oh.
Okay.
Open it. Open the box.
The wind kicks up again, and Tamarza, you're pinning Devon. Devon, you're trying your best to get up. And Jacob is running after this box.
No, I'm not. I'm not running after it. I'm just
Oh,
kicking it away.
You just belted it out.
Just
Okay.
kicking it away. Yeah, just
Okay.
kicking it into the clearing.
The box, now slightly dented, lands around here.
Box getting beat up.
Devon, stand down. Calm
Still
down,
feel a
Devon.
strong compulsion to protect the box.
You do.
Calm down, Devon. We're not after the box. We're trying to get you to think straight.
I need to protect that box.
The
And why do
box
you
is
gotta
making me
protect the
think things.
Yeah. Our goal is to open the box. Get whatever's inside.
I've got to protect it.
I slap him.
Okay, you slap him, and with that, he rolls a wisdom save.
Hey, finally.
Nice.
And he comes to. You
Oh,
no longer feel
whoa.
a compulsion for this to protect this box.
First off, fuck that box.
Alright, that's what I want to hear.
Right. Okay, now we need to find a way to open it because it's fucking with us whenever we grab it. I'm just gonna like look towards it if it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. The wind is now very loud, and the leaves are picking
What's
up.
with the
quite a bit.
wind? Something's not right.
Maybe the wind is affecting us? Some sort of magical creature? Spell?
I'm not very familiar with magic.
What was in the box? Do you have any clue?
Something soft or some more than one thing. But it wasn't like it wasn't metal. It wasn't
Were they loose or were they?
were they loose? Like loose objects?
Yeah, it felt like
Like
just a
multiple
bunch
loose
of
objects.
bunch of multiple smallish items in the box.
Well, we could just try opening it. All three of us at one time.
Yeah, I guess.
Try to stretch the bounds, magic caster.
Let's do it. I'll have my dagger.
Right, on 3, alright?
Yeah,
If one of
probably
us
Horcrux vibes right now.
if one of us gets sidetracked, the other two will do it.
I have thieves'
Okay.
tools. What about you? Can you guys open it?
I got nothing. I can kick it.
Can you kick it open?
Oh, I don't know. I can try. I got
Okay, well,
knives.
It is looking a bit beaten up. As I say, it was very thin iron that covered the box.
It's already been axe kicked and soccer kicked,
Yeah,
football kicked.
you've successfully beaten up this box quite a bit already.
Good. It's the big bad guy of this campaign. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So on the kind of 3, you're all gonna go.
Yeah, with the intention of opening it as soon as possible.
Yeah, just like all
Okay.
3 of us gonna try and open it at the same time. Like we'll just see what happens, you know?
Okay. So as you all kind of rush towards this box that's in the clearing, it's like 20 yards or so, feet or whatever. And as you are halfway there, Jacob, wisdom save, please.
Hey.
Okay.
Are we
So,
all doing these?
No, just Jacob.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was.
No, that's fine.
I got confused by the name.
You get to the box, all three of you. No one tries to stop any of the other. Temerity, wisdom save, please.
Bam. Hey.
Okay, you all make it to the box.
Right, we're good.
Okay. I open it.
Smash it up. Just smash the lots.
So are you thieves stealing or just smashing?
Unless someone's
Uh,
got to get some tools out, I think smashing is the way.
You haven't got any tools.
well-
Smash it.
All right, fine. I put my tools away.
This box is
Hold it in
inconvenience.
place.
Yeah. Fuck
I
this
get it in a
box.
headlock. Kick it, kick it.
is
They're
it-
just wrestling a box, the three of us.
got it, got it.
There's someone bound to be watching us at this point.
Level
Is it
one.
office space where they beat up the printer?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, you just smash this lock. It's not a big padlock. It's almost like it's just there to keep the lid closed. Very thin iron. As you do so, you hear an up like thrust of wind that is now making it difficult to hear one another. How much this wind is howling around you. And as the lid opens, you see a number of acorns. Each one has almost like a clear resin around it, like a centimeter thick.
Damn it, they all.
You can see through it into the acorn, and there's about 25 acorns in this box.
Ah, shit.
What the fuck are we doing?
Box. Well, we came looking for treasure. Something is trying to stop us. And, well, maybe this is my city boy nature talking, but an acorn to a magical creature is basically the same thing as an egg, right? I think we just found somebody's nest.
Are they real acorns? Or are they like ornamental acorns?
Would you like to investigate them?
I would love to investigate your acorn.
I yell at it, tell me
Hi.
what you are. No.
Who are
Kidding.
you? You intimidate the hell out of these acorns.
I'm
But
investigating.
your investigations are just so-so. You,
I mean, can I investigate? I am proficient in it.
yeah, go for it.
I'm not good at it, but I'm proficient.
As this wind is just picking up to like a gale force around you,
But it's
leaves
all
coming
ignoring
down.
the
You're
wind.
just staring into this little box, and you see when you look at the acorns that they look very real. There's little defects in them and little chips and things that it'd be very difficult for someone to manufacture them. Has anyone picked up an acorn yet?
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'd say I would have picked one up to investigate it.
Right. As you pick one up, the wind going crazy as it does. What the hell? Sorry, 1 second. My map is being super weird. Huh, that was weird. The leaves off the trees kind of start to swirl around a little bit. Just picking up at the floor, going around the big tree with the lightning striking it, and they start to kind of funnel up, and out of them steps creature. A creature seemingly made out of leaves and tree-like stuff.
Oh, hello. I didn't know
It
we were
doesn't
dealing
look
with the
happy. Sorry, Karen.
Are you capable of speech?
Doesn't move its mouth at all, but the wind kind of dies down to more of a rumble, and you hear the same voice you heard earlier in your head, saying, "I speak the tree."
Hello,
We don't.
three.
I'm hearing the voice again.
Well, at
We're
least
all
we're all
hearing the
hearing
voice
it.
again.
That's a
No, all three of you are hearing this.
look. We aren't particularly married to the idea of taking whatever this is. Can you just explain the situation?
Roll me a persuasion.
Go on.
Oh, damn it! I'm trying.
Yeah, okay. So the noise again, the wind, calms slightly, only a little bit. It's now at the point where you can kind of hear each other. It's not super deafening. And the voice comes again. They are not yours. Your kind will not take them again.
Okay. Can I ask why they're in a box? A very much our kind of box.
And you see a leaf kind of come off this creature and float towards you. Quite like it's jerking as it rides the wind toward you. And as it settles on the iron, it starts to decay and crumbles.
Okay, well, that's pretty clearly a threat. Look, fellas, I'm more okay with stealing from my own kind than from personification of nature over here. Do we want these? Do we really want these?
I don't want. I mean, they're acorns. The fuck we're gonna do with acorns?
If my theory holds up, they're basically children. I don't know about kidnap.
Hey,
I mean, I've got no problem giving these acorns back. Saying to
Look.
the weird leaf lady.
look, Mrs. Mrs. Leaf woman, we thought it'd be something valuable to us. Clearly, these acorns are like important to you. I think. I don't think I can sell these for gold, so I surely wouldn't get much.
All right. Well, sounds like we're of the same mind here.
Sounds like it.
I'll walk like 5-10 feet forwards and just put it on the ground in front of it. Walk back. Forgive our ignorance.
As you approach, the wind initially gets stronger. But as you start to lay the box of acorns down on the ground, you it dies down a little bit. You put the acorns on the ground, and no sooner have you kind of moved away than three kind of large ravens or blackbirds of some description come, then take two of the acorns in each foot and fly off over the trees. And then the voice again comes and says, "Will you stop the others too?"
Who are the other? To the south?
And the response you get "They come and they take. In the box, I can't reach them, but I hear them calling for me."
Well. I mean, I would be okay with helping.
This is out of my usual expertise, really.
Yeah, mine too.
Well, the last time I dealt with supernatural stuff of this accord, made off quite nicely with it. It's got to be nice, be kind.
You think?
Yeah, they normally give some sort of boon, or if you come at them with a request. Happen to assist them.
Oh, so like genies and things. Are those real? Are you a genie? Look at the
Well,
Wait, are you asking Temerity or are you
yeah,
asking
that's
the leaf
looking at the
lady?
leaf lady.
Temerity is assuming it's some sort of fey or nature spirit, but
Jacob has like he's clueless. Like he's like, is this even like a real thing? Is he hallucinating? Like he's
Devin
like,
is
did he
very
get
much the
high?
same. He's like, "There's fucking being on land is weird."
Yeah. So, as you kind of think things through, one of the ravens comes back, takes another 2 acorns, flies off. The wind is now fairly calm, but still a bit blustery.
So you a genie? If we get rid of those those bandits, we get a wish. Is that right?
but he just kind of squints, but lets the conversation hide.
It kind of tilts its head a little bit, and says, again in your mind, "I have no wishes for you, other than for you and your kind to leave me be. But
so
carry on.
go on. Sorry.
But if you require selfish fulfillment, I know where things of value are. I can acquire reward."
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I was already quite keen on helping, so if we can get something else for it, helps make us stronger so we can assist the next one of you.
Well, it gives me then a reason. Great.
Proper
So
motivation.
we'll do that, and then you do that, and then we'll meet again, and we'll, and he just like puts off gesturing, like putting fingers together. He's like, yeah.
So wait, you want us to clear out the bandits? Are there children there you can rescue if we
Yeah,
do?
are you not following the conversation?
I just want to clarify. It's good to clarify.
That bit was simple.
They take them south to the marsh.
Oh.
And then you just hear that a noise that sounds like a tree creaking violently, which you take to be their word for mortals or humanoids or whatever you wanna, whatever you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's giving you the message effectively that there are bad people who are taking her acorns, and she wants them to stop, and they're to the south.
Alright.
Okay,
And
so
to reward
elimination.
you-
Do you want us to retrieve the acorns, or are you doing?
Take them from the metal. The woods will reclaim what is ours.
So we just gotta open the boxes.
Okay, yeah, maybe more ravens. If we scatter them in the forest, they'll probably be safely retrieved. Okay, yeah, this is simple enough.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to have a look. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be on our way. You know, like you know, to do the task. So
Are
we
you?
can.
It's just awkwardly standing there watching you. While the ravens just come and
I-
take these items.
So
I put-
we'll just head that way.
Yeah,
And yeah.
I
The
bow respectfully and leave.
It's just like a really awkward.
He just stares at you awkwardly as you feel a light wind behind your back pushing you southwest. towards
Hurry
the
up and get
entrance.
out.
You see, like
Um,
Jacob's just kind of like still looking at it. He's walking away. He's just like putting, like covering the sun. Like, is this thing real? Like, it's like looking at like details. They moving
checking.
even. Like, what is going on?
And as you head towards the southern road, the southern pathway through the forest, and the wind dies down, and you look behind you and you see just a pile of leaves fluttering to the ground where this entity was. And I believe that's probably quite a good place to draw session 2 to a close.
All right.
Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't want to stop, but I do have to get ready, folks. So
Yeah.
And I think
look in
Angus in
order.
particular has, with his time zone craziness,
Yeah.
So I am ready for bed.
the chickens are in bed. It's Angus's time.
Yeah.
Definitely, 100%.
I'm gonna stop.
That
the
That was
stream.
interesting.
That was a really good session.
yeah.